Hey everybody, oh my god! I'm back and thank you all so much for waiting for me to come back. And remember, every Wednesday we will be streaming on Twitch, so check that out real quick. So, we are in the new place. We are excited to be back and we're gonna try something new today. A friend of mine, C3, wanted me to check out his newest cartoon. He came out like probably a month ago, but as you know, I was very much away from everything that was going on online. So, we're gonna watch it together, and then after we watch it, gonna go back and break it down to basically what I liked and what I think could have been done better, or which honestly is not gonna be all that much. Full disclosure, I tried recording this video twice now, but the footage came out looking like this. So no bueno, no bueno. But here we go, we're gonna watch it together, and yeah. So I got this thing, watch it go. Oh! Oh boy! Let's go! Always a good shot to come in. And let me tell you, I have no idea who Rosie was before this, so this is great exposure to whoever made Rosie. I cannot say enough good things about this thing, but after, on the review, this is great. There he is, I see you there. To the fairy full of light, who always shining on me. So cool. Hi there. It's so much fun down there. Why don't you come and enjoy? I love the free from disturbance. You call this place free from disturbance? Why are you saying that? No place where I stay could remain quiet. Hehehe. If there was a mood killing competition, you would want a gold medal. Or does a random fight sound good to you? If I win, you must come to the festival with me. What if I lose? Then I go with you. Haha. Pinch. First hit. Ooh! He's got the way with the ladies. Hardcore gladiators. Nice. Nice. What was that? Wait, Shadowrun is the guy? Ha. Oh boy. Blah. Great evil changes there. Oh no! And then you know what? Oh, what a cool guy. What a cool ass guy. Is she a cute and you're looking at her like, yeah, that's right, that's Sadie. Lovely. C3WhiteRose is our winner. Of course he's gonna be the winner. Ooh, plot. I will have 2 sticks of meatballs, please. Oh, solid reference to the rice. There'll be four rice. Hey, Joe Pendant. That was a cheap move. I call it trying. Was that a kiss? Oh no, he was putting it on. Okay, I thought it was a kiss. Or to protect someone they love. And I fight for the sake of fun in the fights. Sounds funny to me, but I respect that. What's your reason to fight? I don't have one. Don't worry. Someday you'll have your own reason. Say ah. Hold up. Stick figure eat? I don't know people stick figures ate. Oh no! This guy is called the news. Oh crap! That looks very different from what I remember from previous animations. Fire as she cried, but she's dead. How did she cry? And then what? Mysterious figure? Who that? I'm sorry. Can't you like to save you? That's how I imagine his voice is. I don't know. Aw, look how pretty that looks, though. Great job, C3. Great job, C3. Rose with me by Rose. Wait, is it Magas? Anubis? What? I don't know who the characters are. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that? Thank you for that shout out. And well, I'll let the credits keep going, but thank you. I didn't know you were gonna do that, and I appreciate it. Oh, dude, and the fadeaway goes to show you that she did for sure. Okay, now it's time for me to go back and review a couple of things that I really liked, some things that I think could be done a little bit better. But overall, this was a great cartoon. I can say nothing but great job. But let's go back and see a couple of things. Maybe something you missed, maybe some things that I'll miss, but well, it'll just be fun. So check it. Okay, we'll start with your opening shot, which is pretty cool. You're setting up the whole story. The whole story is basically a flashback, because you start with him visiting, I guess, her grave, or the place where she now lays. Since the beginning, we see the other figure. Then we see her stats and whatnot. But the really thing I want to talk about is, once this goes over, we see this great opening shot, which I think is more like the actual establishing shot. I love this shot. There's so much going on that you don't even realize it. And just like what, 5 to 10 seconds, there's so many layers that you don't even know. There's a gradient that is all going up there to the center right over here. So all of your perspective is driving your eye to the center. You got the tower, the bell is ringing, so that's a symbol on itself. You got the clouds, and they're doing the parallaxing, which is called the movement. The movement when you're keeping something in focus, but the camera is moving around. That's called parallaxing, and you can tell that by how everything has a 3D motion when you have this in the center, but everything else is moving around it. You have the clouds moving and different layers. You got the shop in a different layer, the background in a different layer. You got these leaves blowing in the wind in a different layer. They got the cafe in the foreground with the blur to give you that perspective wise. and also you got the balloons in the background, interactive, this girl walking, you got the reefs that are moving, which in itself is a lot. I'm guessing he kind of like puppet warped it, because he's really good in After Effects, and asshole, because that's really cool. You also have a flare that is very mild, which is always sometimes, a lot of the times less is more, and with flares a lot of times that's the case. There's a small little circle there, that's a flare. There's also this dot that is also part of a flare. And there's this thing called continuity. You see those balloons up here? When she goes to the next scene, boom, the balloons are still flowing. Continuity, learn that, kids, it's important. And then this is just funny. She's walking by, bumps into the guy with the cell phone, which you should never be with a cell phone over a bridge, but cool, you do you, boo boo. But I liked how like interactive. There's a bunch of people. He looks weird, but that's just my critique, so that's why. There's another thing that I could maybe you use perspective amazing in the first shot. I think you could have done it as well on this, because just by looking at this image, you don't really notice. Oh, there is C3WhiteRose. If you zoom back out, like, okay, she's looking at it, but there's so many things going on that nothing really points in that direction. It took me 2 times for me to see this, because you know the whole I messed up. But it took me 2 different times for me to notice, like, oh, there he is. So I would have just maybe like played with perspective a little bit, just a tiny little bit. I really like this turn. It's pretty, it's nice, it's clean. And then let me skip to this part over here. This part, it took you, like, I saw you animating this on the live streams. This is cute, the pinch on the cheek, and then we get to the good part, which is the fighting. So this, I believe, is one of the cleanest like beginning fight intros or title cards, you might call it. You don't even, like, the flare, everything in the After Effects is done beautifully, and then just in case you think like, oh, she's gonna come, no. See, there's continuity here. You see her go by on the left side of the screen, she goes whew, that was her, and then she floats back down, and everything's so pretty and so elegant. And I love this transition to the title, and it's still part of the thing, and everything just flows together because the clouds play such a key role into this look. I'm gonna play it, and then you just pay attention to the clouds on this in the background. Look how the clouds play so much of a role in this to like give you the angles of what's going on. Now let me go back again, because there's more to talk about in just that small little snippet of things that happen. So you got the blows are always good, the sword that comes in, she's flying in, and then the hits, again with the parallaxing. It's a great tool that it uses, and I despise you for being so good in your backgrounds. Your backgrounds are almost as important as your characters, which they should be, but I don't do that personally because I suck. He does an amazing job. The clouds and also the mountain. This clock tower never changes in the way that it looks, but the mountain in the back gives you like, oh, we're changing direction, we're changing perspective in this fight. But the clock tower never moves from its position. The hit is good because it's using the audience point of view or perspective, using your imagination. They're like, oh, okay, she just got smacked in the face with the foot. I missed it, but that kick, you know what kick I'm talking about. I really like this transition from sideways to moving. It's really cool. I enjoy it, and this transition from the outside to the inside, wow, so good, dude. I don't know how long it took you, but it's such a simple concept, but it must have taken you quite a long time to do that smooth transition from the outside to the inside. It is a very tricky situation, and also small little detail that I could maybe criticize, but I don't want to say critique. It's just something that it jumped at me because I'm so like critical about, like, because you're casting a shadow on Rosie here, and it looks awesome, but there's no shadow on the floor light, you know. She's casting a shadow, so that's the only critique that I would do, like just cast a shadow on the thing right there. I love that how interactive the background is. Those gears are going non-stop. That was smooth. The choreography is top notch. I've noticed you're doing that transition from close-up to stick form. I see you, my boy. I see you. But I will say this next hit is something that I feel like it was kind of bland. Like you could have done a bigger hit unless it was intended to be like just a very like simple thud. Cause this hit like it just feels not as heavy. If it was intended to not be heavy, then good. I don't know, but I feel like she was intended to just like smack him down. But it doesn't feel like a really hard hit. This is a great change of angle. Not a lot of people do top-down angles. That, it almost feels rotoscoped. Rotoscope, for those of you that don't know, it's like when you have film, but then you basically trace over it. That right there just feels too human-like. And it's not a bad thing at all. I'm just like, it feels like you filmed something and you traced over it, and it is a great tool, but it's not bad at all, because that's more of a testament of like, this guy took the time to film something and trace over it. If you didn't, it looks that way, which is good. This part right here, I believe you could have done something slightly better, because it just looks like he's walking by. It doesn't look like a hit, doesn't look like anything, even though it's just like a couple of frames. I feel like something could have been done better. And then this part, when she falls, I feel like, you know, just curling up. And then that part is mostly just like a, ooh, so majestic, so cool. That C3WhiteRose. And I like how you got away with cheating, but I caught you, cheater. And I love that. If you're an animator and you're starting out, it's okay to cheat in animation if you can get away with it. You got away with it because nobody's looking at things so critically like I am. But if you look back here, the background, this thing, it's just one static image, and he's skewing it, going from this to this. Oh boy! There you go, that's how you cheat in animation. Great work, great animation of the birds. Everything just looks pretty. This tower is bigger than I thought because they just keep falling. And it's all good. I really liked it. And then we go into more plot. It's cutesy, giving you more like a background that they actually had a relationship. Maybe not like a loving one, but like, you know, like friends, they know each other, which is something that C3WhiteRose has never really had before. It's just been like fighting for the sake of fighting and like very serious. This gives it a little bit more of character, especially now with facial features that you're adding. Again, me personally, I find the nose is weird, but you do you, boo boo. You do you. And then we go with that reverse shot again with the parallaxing. This is great. This is going down, the 3D motion. Ah, so good. The changing colors to let you know that time has passed by. It went from like maybe noon to like the afternoon. And then we got this guy who I don't remember the name, but before he looks way more menacing now as a dog. That's some badass looking dog, dude. And then you have the whole thing. And I will say, let me skip ahead to this part. This, you know, it's such a heartfelt thing. To me, the first time I saw it and I heard this scream, like, it felt kind of cringy to me. To me, it felt kind of cringy. You could have definitely found something like a bigger yell, or maybe you could have done it yourself. I don't know. But the point is, I'm just nitpicking at very small things. We see the ending, you know, she passed away. I don't know what that means. Again, I don't know the character, but it's all good. And then we see he goes away and we got this other character, which is foreshadowing something. I see that it's a he or a she, but it's pink. And I'm seeing hair, blonde hair. He hasn't told me anything, but... And then the credits. Oh wait, no, not the credits. It says I'm sorry, and then like best friends forever. And then the symbolism at the end of the credits, where the special things and whatnot, and she just fades away. To be continued. overall, great job. I enjoyed it. It was a great animation. It's nice to see work from your friends and colleagues and people you admire. And you said I inspire you. You inspire me, dude. Honestly, this is great. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. And it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch this, especially seeing your live streams. I appreciated being a part of those and watching, see this grow. Speaking of live streams, again, every Wednesday we're gonna be live streaming on Twitch, so check that out. And also check out C3's other stuff. It's really cool seeing him grow as an animator. His first animation is growing from the first fight to the 7th one, which is the 7th. Humongous growth, and it's only gonna get better. And I appreciate this, and thank you for asking me to do this. And if you, the audience, you who is watching this video right now, want me to maybe review your cartoon, you can tweet it to me at Guitan11 on Twitter, link in the description. And if you want me to do more videos like this, I will gladly do it. This is a lot of fun. I enjoy seeing other people's work, noticing the small little hidden gems that most people don't realize or notice. So thank you so much for watching this video. Click over here to check out C3. Also, you know, subscribe to me because I'm pretty cool too. I did this other video right over here, this other video. Check that out. And besides that, all I gotta say is thanks. See ya. Adios. Hoo-hoo! Oh, this ring though. This ring though.